Greetings, Mason Nation. I'm Yoshie Davidson, Chair of the LIVE Committee from George Mason Alumni Association. We're excited for the virtual 5K Mason Nation Thriving Together virtual event. The virtual event will take place October 15th through the 17th. You can walk or run the 5K wherever you will be. Please register on our website. In preparation, we've gathered fitness experts to help get you ready. Lace up your sneakers and let's go, Mason Nation.
Hi, I'm Becky from Mason Recreation. If you're new to a 5K, no need to worry. We have Omar and Annabelle, Mason Kinesiology students and fitness enthusiasts, here to demonstrate for you 5 basic warm-up exercises.
The hamstring scoop is a dynamic stretching movement that targets the hamstrings and calves. Take a short step forward with one leg while keeping the other leg back. Flex or bend at the hips and trail leg while dorsiflexing the lead leg foot. Execute this while moving both arms forward in a scooping motion. Repeat on the other side while traveling down the predetermined distance. Perform this series of repetitions to cover 15 meters of distance. Our second warm-up is the dynamic IT band stretch. It also targets the hamstrings and calves. While standing, cross your left leg in front of your right leg. Place your hands together and rotate to your left side. Flex or bend at the hips and reach to the outside of your left ankle. Stand back up, reversing the movement on both sides. The next warm-up exercise is the knee hug to calf raise. It targets the glute maximus, adductors, and hamstring. It also provides calf and gastrocnemius warm-up and activation. Stand erect with your feet parallel and shoulder width apart. Step forward with left leg and flex the right hip and knee to move the right thigh up towards your chest. Grasp the front of the right knee or upper shin and use your arms to pull the right knee up further, squeezing your thigh against your chest. Simultaneously perform a calf raise on your left leg as you pull your right thigh into your chest. Keeping your body upright, pause for a moment, then proceed to step down with your right leg. Shift your body weight to your right leg and repeat the motion with the left leg. Perform this warm-up exercise for a series of repetitions that would cover the 15-meter distance. Next up is the straight leg march / Frankenstein walk. It targets and activates a variety of muscles, including the glutes, inner thighs, hamstrings, and calf muscles, as well as the internal and external oblique, quadriceps, hamstrings, and back muscles. Assume a tall standing position with both arms outstretched in front of the chest. Rise up onto the toes of the left leg and at the same time use a straight leg action to raise the right leg forward and up, aiming to actively move it through as large a range of motion as possible. Once the highest point is reached, actively pull the leg back into the starting position. Maintain a tall, upright posture throughout the exercise. Repeat on the alternate leg as you move forward. Perform a series of repetitions to cover 15 meters distance. Our final warm-up exercise is the forward lunge with elbow to instep. It targets the glutes, inner thighs, and hamstrings. It also activates the calf muscles, the lats, the internal and external obliques, quadriceps, and hamstring muscles. Stand upright with your feet parallel and shoulder width apart. Take an exaggerated step directly forward with your left leg, planting the left foot flat on the floor, pointing straight ahead. Allow the left hip and knee to slowly flex, keeping the left knee directly over the left foot. Slightly flex the right knee and lower it until it is 1 to 2 inches above the floor. The right foot should be pointed straight ahead. Lean forward, bringing the left arm forward and touching the left elbow to the instep of the left foot. The right hand may be placed on the floor to maintain balance. Lean back to an upright torso position and forcefully push off the floor by extending the left hip and knee. Pick up the right foot and place it next to the left foot. Stand proud and tall, pause, and then step forward with the right, repeating the previous steps. Perform a series of repetitions to cover 15 meters distance.
All right, take a break and hydrate if you need to. Now we're going to move on to how to train on a treadmill as well as outdoors. It is important for safety and to mimic your outdoor running form that you run in the middle of the belt. This will allow you to drive your knees and swing your legs back as much as you would while running outdoors. Remember to keep your arms going forward and backward and avoid holding on to the handlebars while running. Keep your upper body proud and your eyes up, gazing straight in front of you. Don't forget to walk or jog for a few minutes to cool down. If you're running outdoors, it's important not to run at the hottest part of the day. You'll want to run either in the morning or the evening so that it is cooler during your run. Don't forget to wear SPF as well as wear a hat or a visor to protect your face and skin from the sun. As always, remember to gradually increase your running duration and intensity over time. If you're new to running, you'll want to slowly sprinkle in bouts of jogging or running, alternating with bouts of walking. You'll increase the duration of the running or jogging portion as you improve. As always, don't forget to listen to your body. Start with a few days or every other day a week of running and gradually increase as you start to feel better over time. Now that you've done the running portion of your training, you can also improve your performance with these supplemental training exercises. These are supplemental training exercises that will help runners build endurance and strength of the running muscles. The first one is a glute bridge, of which you will do 15 to 20 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. These will work the glutes and the hamstrings. The next exercise is a stationary lunge, of which you will perform 10 repetitions on each leg, 2 to 3 sets, working your glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings. The next exercise is a plank, either full or modified, down on your knees. You will hold it for 30 to 60 seconds, 2 to 3 sets, and these will work your core muscles, also known as abdominal and back muscles. The next 2 exercises will be performed on all fours in a quadruped position. You will start with donkey kicks, doing 10 to 15 reps per leg, 2 to 3 sets. These will work your abductors and glutes as well as abdominal muscles. The next exercise is fire hydrants. You will perform 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg for 2 to 3 sets, working the glutes, the hip flexors, as well as the abductor muscles. For the last exercise, you will be laying on your side for clamshells. You will perform 15 to 20 repetitions per side, 2 to 3 sets. These will work the outer thigh, glute, and abdominal muscles. For a more advanced option, you can lift your feet both off of the ground, keeping the feet together at the same time. Just like it is important to warm up, stretching and cooling down is a very important and essential part of your exercise routine. It is important to prevent injury, stretch the muscles, and bring the heart rate down, preparing your body for your next training session. The first cool down stretch is the supine knee flex. It targets the hamstrings, hips, and glutes. You'll lie on your back with your legs straight. Flex the right knee and hip, bringing the thigh towards the chest. Place both hands behind your thigh close to the back of the knee and continue to pull the thigh towards the chest. Hold each side for 30 seconds. The second stretch is the side-lying quadriceps stretch. It targets the quadriceps and the iliopsoas. You'll lay on your left side with both legs straight. Place the left forearm flat on the floor and your upper arm perpendicular to the floor. Flexing the right leg, you'll grab the heel of your right foot and move it towards the buttocks. Grasp the front of the ankle with the right hand and pull towards the buttocks. This stretch occurs as a result of knee flexion and hip extension. Perform 1 repetition and hold for 30 seconds on each side. Our next cool down stretch is a semi-straddle. It targets the calves, hamstrings, and erector spinae. Sit with the upper body nearly vertical and the legs out in front. Place the sole of the right foot on the inner side of the left knee. The outer side of the right leg should be resting on the floor. Lean forward using hip flexion and grasp the toes of the left foot with the left hand. Slightly pull the toes towards the body as the chest is also pulling toward the left leg. While grabbing the toes, you'll feel a stretch in the calf muscles. Do 1 repetition for each leg and hold for 30 seconds. Next up is the spinal twist. It targets the internal and external obliques, piriformis, and erector spinae. Sitting with your legs straight and your upper body nearly vertical, place the right foot to the left side of your left knee. Place the back of your left elbow on the right side of your right knee, which is now bent. Place your right palm on the floor, about 1 foot behind the hips. Push the right knee to the left with the left elbow, while turning the shoulders and head to your right as far as possible. Try to look behind your back. Twist and hold each side for 30 seconds. Our final cool down stretch is a standing calf stretch. It targets the gastrocnemius, soleus, and Achilles tendons. You'll place 1 foot behind the other, pushing the heel back and down towards the floor. Keeping the legs straight, continue to press the heel of the foot into the floor, feeling a nice stretch in the bottom of the back of the leg. Repeat with the other leg. To stretch the Achilles tendon, complete the same stretch with 10 degrees of knee flexion. Perform the stretch on each leg and hold for 30 seconds. All right, now let's turn it back to Yoshie for a few final reminders.
Thanks to our fitness experts at the RAC and the School of Kinesiology for sharing these exercises. In addition to these tips, check out more resources on our website for training guide and nutritional recipes.